I think it's my husband's village people that chased me out of my husband's village. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Debbie, a Nigerian YouTuber based in Rivers State of Nigeria. And if you're an OG, thank you so much for coming back to click on this particular video. And I'm sure from the title of the video and the background of the video, you know where I am and you also know what I want to talk about. So I want to tell you why I left my husband's village, or why I ran away from my husband's village. The intention was to stay for a couple of weeks or months in the village. Why? Because I have received a lot of embarrassment from my husband's family members, like his extended family members. I am not that familiar with them, and that is why I decided to go home and try to know them better, because when they see me here in this town, or when I see them, they will be like, you don't know me, you don't know that I'm your mother-in-law, you don't know that you are my daughter-in-law. And I will be like, such an embarrassment. So I decided to go home, stay for some couple of weeks or months, so I was able to be familiar with them, and them too, they will be able to know me better. We had one or two things to do in the village. That is why we went to the village. You know, you can just use one stone to kill 2 or 5 birds. So when we got there, that particular day we got there, that was on Tuesday. I can't remember the date, but first week of April, Tuesday, we went. And okay, before we went to the market, the video is here already in this channel. We went to the market to get things we'll be needing in the village. And that morning, what I ate that morning was white rice and pepper soup only. So all the running around, I came back from the market, it was already afternoon. I went to the salon to conroll my hair. There were a lot of people in the salon. I waited for some time before I get to my turn, conrolled my hair, came back, it was already 5 p.m. So we left Ahoda by 6. So when we got to the village, and I prepared something and we all ate. After eating, I started having running stomach. I was like, what is wrong with me? I just arrived here, and I am somebody that if I travel to a place, like a new place, I don't use the toilets. See, the length of days I will spend there, I don't use the toilet. If I'm staying there for 3 days, I don't use the toilet. I will just stay for 3 days, come back to my house. The moment I arrive in my house, you see me running down to the toilet to use the toilet. So that particular Tuesday, I was having this running stomach. I was like, this is not me. What my sister-in-law said was like, this is your house, so your body is used to this place. So I just took it from her. I said, okay. So that evening, I used the toilet. And because I used the toilet, I also had my bath. Because before I traveled from here to the village, I'd already had my bath. So I used the toilet and I had my bath. The next morning, which was the day 1 in the village, the vlog is also here. I hope you've seen that video. Please, if you've not, go check out that video. So the day 1, very early in the morning, I started having this running stomach. I was like, what is happening? This is not me. This is not Debbie. I don't feel this whenever I travel. So I quickly ran down to the toilet again. I used the toilet. Any little thing I eat, I will go and use the toilet. I was like, I was so uncomfortable. And all those vlogs that you see, that you were liking and you were dropping comments, you don't know what was going wrong behind the scene. So I was so uncomfortable. Day 1, I think I used the toilet more than 5 or 6 times day 1. I was no longer comfortable. Everything started irritating me. I was like, do you think I can stay here? I was talking to other people. Do you think I can stay here? Do you think I can spend the length of days or weeks or months that I want to be here? I don't think so. It's when I will ask them, they will say, oh, it's not just stooling. It's, you will get over it. And yeah, I think it's my husband's village people that chased me out of my husband's village. No, I think is the change of water or the spices that my sister-in-law added to the food. I'll ask them, they will be like, don't worry, everything will just be normal. Eat this, eat that. Within me, I was so light. Within me, I was no longer, that agile, that strength I had that I was telling you, Pooh, that this is what I'm going to do in the village vlogs. So one evening, in fact, before I will bathe, I will use the toilet. So that's day one that has passed. Day two, the video is also here. Please go watch that video. Thank you so much for the show of love in that day two video. I had a lot of views and people dropped nice comments. So I've seen that you guys love village vlogs. So day two morning, I started my day and it started again. The running stomach, running down to the toilet, using the toilet and all of that. So day two passed. I think I used the toilet up to four to five times, but it reduced as that of the day one. So day two passed. Day three, it came with headache. Guys, I suffered. And I was not even, it's not like I went there to rest. We went for a burial and I decided to use that opportunity to know one or two persons and then do other things that I needed to do. And since it was holiday period, I said, let me rest too. That was why I said I was relocating to the village. So day three morning, it came with banging headache, you guys. Banging, when I say banging headache, it came with it. That early morning I woke up, I was complaining to my sister-in-law that I have headache, this, that. I was like, don't worry, that's one of those things that you've stressed yourself so much this period. And that early morning I took one sachet water for where it was as if they were using mortar to pound pepper on my head. So day two, okay, before day three, day two evening, I had already decided I don't think I can stay here anymore. So day three, I was talking about day three. Day three, that morning we were like, are we going? In fact, I told my sister, in fact, let's go back. I want to leave this place. Let me go take care of myself. This is how human being will just die. You don't know what will just happen. Some people say headache, 1, 2, they are gone. Some people say my stomach, 1, 2, they are gone. So that day three, I told my sister-in-law, in fact, my sister, I am tired. I want to go back. To my bed. Let me go take care of myself. So we left that day three evening. I'm going to be sincere with you guys. We left day three evening and we came back to our base. This is the reason why I left the village immediately. That was not my intention. I wanted to stay there, give you guys village vlogs back to back, you get. So I left my husband's village. Then when I got to my base, everything about stooling disappeared. Headache disappeared. In fact, I was now okay. I said, see problem. Why did I leave the village? If I knew that when I come back to Avoda, when I come back to my base, everything will be fine. Anyways, we are still alive by the grace of God. We are still living, and I'll be going there from time to time, giving you guys the village life, because I am a typical Ekpeye girl, Ekpeye woman. Thank you so much for hanging out with Debbie, and in my next video, guys, I'll see you. Mind you, we have resumed today. Work have started, so I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I'm already sweating. I am already sweating. Bye, guys.